Hi, it's me Tina Amir and welcome to my channel. So for today we're going to learn about kata penguat. Kata penguat. But before I begin for this video, I'm just going to use informal pronunciation. For those of you who still not clear yet what is informal pronunciation, please watch my number 53 video which is about confusing pronunciation. So what is kata penguat? So kata is word, penguat from the root word kuat. Kuat is strong. Penguat is actually amplifier. So kata penguat is actually words to reinforce. So kata penguat used to strengthen the meaning of the sentence, or in Malay, digunakan untuk menguatkan maksud sesuatu ayat. Digunakan untuk menguatkan maksud sesuatu ayat. So digunakan from the root word guna, which means use. Digunakan, use, passive form of it, untuk for or to, menguatkan, to strengthen. Maksud is meaning, sesuatu, something, ayat is sentence. So the meaning of the sentence, something like that. So basically these words are to, most, quite, very and really. There's three types of kata penguat. Penguat hadapan. Hadapan is actually front. So words to reinforce, used before the adjective. And then number two, penguat belakang. Belakang is back. So words to reinforce, used after the adjective. And then number three, penguat bebas. Bebas is free. So words to reinforce, used before or also accepted after the adjective. So basically there's three. We're going to take a look one by one for better understanding. Number one, penguat hadapan. So penguat hadapan, these words you use before the adjective. So here's the example of the penguat hadapan. Terlalu, to, paling, most, agak, quite. Okay, terlalu, paling, agak. Now we're going to start with the first one, terlalu. So form Malay, saya tidak suka menunggu bas terlalu lama. Saya tidak suka menunggu bas terlalu lama. So saya, I, tidak suka. Suka is like, tidak suka, don't like. Menunggu from the root word tunggu, which means wait. Bas is bus. Terlalu, to. Lama is long. So saya tidak suka menunggu bas terlalu lama. Or in English, I don't like waiting bus for too long. That is a form of Malay. But for speaking, you just say, saya tak suka tunggu bas terlalu lama. Saya tak suka tunggu bas terlalu lama. But terlalu is not the most preferable word people will use. But you may say if you want, saya tak suka tunggu bas terlalu lama. Second one, paling. Paling is most. So form of Malay, menurut Indeks Pasport 2018, pasport Malaysia merupakan kelima paling berkuasa di dunia. Menurut Indeks Pasport 2015, pasport Malaysia merupakan kelima paling berkuasa di dunia. In English, according to the Passport Index 2018, the Malaysian passport is the fifth most powerful in the world. So menurut is according, index is index, passport is passport, 2018 is 2018. Merupakan here is kelima, the fifth, most paling berkuasa, most powerful in the world, di dunia. But for speaking, we don't say something like that. For speaking, we just say, ikutkan indeks pasport 2018, pasport Malaysia nombor 5 paling berkuasa kat dunia. Ikutkan indeks pasport 2018, pasport Malaysia nombor 5 paling berkuasa kat dunia. So instead of we say the word menurut, menurut sounds too formal to us. So we say ikutkan. Ikutkan means like following. Indeks pasport 2018, pasport Malaysia nombor 5, number 5, paling berkuasa kat dunia. So D we replace with the word kat. Okay, that's about paling or most. Now we move on to the third one, agak. Agak or quite. I give here form a Malay example. Jalan sempit agak membahayakan keselamatan penduduk. Jalan sempit agak membahayakan keselamatan penduduk. So in English, narrow streets quite jeopardize the safety of the population. So jalan is street, sempit is narrow, agak is quite, membahayakan from the root word bahaya which is danger. So jeopardize, membahayakan, safety, keselamatan from the root word selamat which means safe, penduduk is population. But for speaking, we just say jalan sempit agak bahayakan keselamatan orang. Jalan sempit agak bahayakan keselamatan orang. And orang is people. And instead of we say membahayakan, we say bahayakan. Now we move on to the second part, penguat belakang. Penguat belakang used after the adjective. So belakang is back. Penguat belakang are sekali, two, benar, really, nian, very or really also, and betul, really also. So sekali, benar, nian, and also betul. Now we're going to start with the first one, sekali. For Malay, sekolah Nini jauh sekali dari rumahnya. Sekolah Nini jauh sekali dari rumahnya. This is for Malay. English sentence, Nini's school is very far from her house. So sekolah is school, jauh is far, jauh sekali, very far, from dari her house is rumahnya. Nya here refer to her. So sekolah Nini jauh sekali dari rumahnya. For this one, I don't include the speaking form because we really don't use jauh sekali. Normally Indonesian will use it for speaking but Malaysian don't. So we'll prefer to use other word. Now we move on to the second one, benar. So benar is really. Form a Malay sentence here. Rajin benar Lily membantu ibunya memasak. Rajin benar Lily membantu ibunya memasak. So English sentence, Lily is really diligent helping her mother cooks. So rajin benar, really diligent or really hardworking. Lily membantu from the root word bantu which means help. Ibunya, her mother, ibu is mother, memasak from the root word masak which means cook. So for speaking you just say, rajin benar Lily tolong ibu dia masak. Rajin benar Lily tolong ibu dia masak. Okay, that's about benar. Now we move on to the third one, nian. So nian also means very or really. For Malay, pemandangan dari atas bukit indah nian. Pemandangan dari atas bukit indah nian. So English sentence here, the view from the hill is very beautiful. So pemandangan is view from the root word pandang actually. Pandang is look and pemandangan is view. Dari is from, atas is above. So bukit is hill. Indah nian. Indah is beautiful. So indah nian, very beautiful. And nian not only can be used for view but also for other things as well. Now we move on to number 4. Betul. Betul is like really. So for a Malay example here, baik betul tingkah laku budak yang baru berpindah itu. Baik betul tingkah laku budak yang baru berpindah itu. So in English, the attitude of that boy who just moved really nice. So baik betul, baik is nice, betul here is really nice. Okay, baik betul, really nice. Tingkah laku is attitude. Budak lelaki actually boy of that boy. If you just want to say budak, you can just say of that boy or girl. Yang is that, baru is just, berpindah from the root word pindah which means move. Itu is that. But for speaking, we don't say something like that. We like to say, baik betul perangai budak yang baru pindah tu. Baik betul perangai budak yang baru pindah tu. So instead of we say tingkah laku, we prefer to use the word perangai. Because tingkah laku sounds too formal to us. Budak yang baru pindah tu. So we shorten berpindah tu pindah and we shorten itu to tu. Okay, that's about betul, which is really. Now we move on to the next subtopic, penguat bebas. So penguat bebas, you can use this after or before the adjective. So among them is amat, very, Sangat also very. Sungguh also very. So the first one, we're going to go through one by one. Amat, sangat and sungguh. So we start with the amat first. Ali amat cerewet dalam memilih makanan. Ali amat cerewet dalam memilih makanan. So English sentence, Ali is very fussy in choosing food. So Ali very fussy, sangat cerewet dalam in memilih from the root word pilih, which means choose. Makanan is food. So Ali amat cerewet dalam memilih makanan. But you can also say Ali cerewet amat dalam memilih makanan. So you can either put Ali amat cerewet or cerewet amat. But amat, people like to use for formal purpose only, not really for speaking. Now we move on to sangat, also means very. I wanted to admit here I made mistake, but it's not really severe mistake because I often say in previous video, like for formal Malay, it's sangat first and then the adjective. But for speaking, people normally say adjective and then sangat. But honestly, for formal Malay, both are accepted, not only one. If you follow my previous video, it's not really totally wrong, just it's not adequate info. So now I'm going to rectify it. I'm very sorry. And if your friends also follow my video, please tell them about this so they also will know the truth. So about sangat, I give example here. Kotak itu sangat berat. Kotak itu sangat berat. Or kotak itu berat sangat. Kotak itu berat sangat. So in English, that box is very heavy. So kotak is box, itu is that, sangat is very, berat is heavy. So for speaking, we just prefer to say kotak tu berat sangat. Kotak tu berat sangat. Itu we shorten to tu, and sangat we prefer to use at the back of the adjective instead of at the front. But for formal Malay, both are correct. Now we move on to the last one of this topic, and this one is sungguh. So sungguh also means very. I give here formal Malay sentence, budak kecil itu sungguh bijak. Budak kecil itu sungguh bijak. Or budak kecil itu bijak sungguh. Budak kecil itu bijak sungguh. So in English it means that small child is very clever. That small child is very clever. So budak kecil, small child, itu is that, sungguh here is very, bijak is clever. But for speaking, we say budak kecil tu bijak sungguh. Budak kecil tu bijak sungguh. So instead of you say kecil, you say kecil. You change that L to K. Kecil for speaking only, okay? And then budak kecil tu bijak sungguh. I guess that's all our lesson for now. Thank you very much for watching me, and if you like my video, please check out my Patreon page so that I can have more time to make more videos. For those of you who support me through this medium, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And for those of you who's watching me right now, thank you very much, and till we meet again then. Bye!